Zo komen wij aan op het vliegende eiland. Er is hier ook slakken.
Strange.
Er is hier ook slakken. Lekker.
Stuck to the jetty here.
Yes.
Perhaps they thought it's a jetty, and every jetty must have snails, whether it's standing in water or hanging in midair. I know these snails. They're called purple snails. They emit a smelly substance to defend themselves, which turns purple in air. It's used as a dye
Coloring
for
things, dat is
colouring
wel
things.
relevante informatie.
I better leave the snails in peace. I don't want to get purple fingers.
Oh,
Ja, dat komt nog wel.
ja.
Oh, we hebben de kikker ook nog bij ons.
Ja, dat is de
Haven't a clue what
archmage.
happened to the jetty. Perhaps there was some kind of attack, or the thing just collapsed due to old age. Haven't a clue what happened.
Oké. Even kijken, wat is hier? Look into the abyss.
Oh, that's deep. I wouldn't like to fall down there. A flying ship. Just as one would expect on a flying pirate island. I
Logisch,
could
ja.
swear.
Ja, zeker is dat de
Is
Mary.
that the Mary? That means... Oh no.
Oh ja.
If the Mary's here, then he can't be far away. Seeing him is the last thing I need right now.
Oh ja.
Ja, gaat toch
Echt
gebeuren.
hoeren nog. Ja.
Ja, wat ligt hier? Een frying pan.
A pretty battered pan. Looks like it survived an explosion.
Meenemen.
There are crusty bits of salt left
Oh ja,
inside
dat
there.
hadden we zelf gedaan. Misschien kunnen we een slak in een pan met zout doen. Nee, dat kan niet. Even kijken. Go into town.
What's going on there then?
Hey, Critter is gevangen genomen.
You stole the
Ze
prosecutor's
zijn allebei
vest,
gevangen genomen.
beat him unconscious and damaged part of the island with magic.
We didn't beat that stupid monkey unconscious. He knocked himself out.
Silence in court. The defendant may only speak when asked to do so. And don't call the prosecutor a monkey.
Hij is wel een aap.
May I inquire what's going on here?
Ivo?
Lovely to see you again, Critter.
Oh,
Lekker hoor.
Fat?
baby.
Who's fat?
Oh, shut the grog up. This is a trial, not a bloody circus.
Gaat weer
Gaat hij
terug.
weer in het ding.
Ja, lekker.
Lekker hoor.
Let me ask again. What's going on here?
Critter and I were arrested for no reason whatsoever.
I wasn't talking to you.
Idiots. Those two tried to steal my magic lamp and they damaged the island. They also abused my friendship and wanted to leave me here on my own, like everyone else.
The ugly one's renowned
Arme man.
for it.
Aye, enough. Those two will be judged fairly and squarely.
Then I demand a lawyer.
Silence in court, you spawny wazzock.
Spawny
The
Wazzock.
Red Pirate, I presume.
You've heard of me.
Nate's mentioned you several times.
Only bad things, I hope.
Mainly that you sent the bounty hunter after him because you wanted your ship back.
The Mary is not his ship. I won it from him fair and square.
You cheated.
Of course. I just cheated better than you. Fair and square.
Silence in court, you spawny wazzock. And that's contempt of court.
Oké.
Apparently there's a near omniscient oracle on this island.
That's right, but people who aren't from here usually talk to him through mirrors.
Just guessing, but is it in that round building over there?
That's right and all. And you're not here because you want to steal from me. Or to rescue your friends.
No, definitely not.
Nou,
We
Critter
don't
willen we
even
wel
want to be
redden.
rescued.
You boys just carry on playing on your own.
Now listen here, young lady. This is a matter of death. Or a more painful, slower death.
Come on, Ivo. I can barely feel my hands anymore.
Don't you dare! You left without so much as a word, you human!
Perhaps you'd like to be the prosecutor instead, me dear?
What? What is that?
Fatula.
Oh,
Yeah.
that! It's
Fatula.
not what it looks like.
Not what it... Have you swallowed a watermelon?
All right, I'm
Goed gesprek.
pregnant. But I have not...
No sooner am I gone than you're all over the next guy that comes along.
I haven't been all over anyone. And you just scarpered off.
But just because... I'm not pregnant!
Just leave me alone, Nate Bonnet. I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Oké.
Goed gesprek. Oh, Kritter.
Quiet! Defendants are only allowed to cry out in despair when required.
Nou, wat gaan we hier doen? Hier liggen touw, zie je al. Dat heb ik al de hele tijd al gezien.
Altijd handig,
Oh,
hè?
right. I bet it's good quality. Pirates know about that.
Dat
sort
is
of
ook
thing.
waar.
Kan wel goed bukken met dikke pens. Wat hebben we hier? Look at the shop.
Mooi, joh.
Look at the building.
Nate often spoke of this island. He spent his childhood in New Old Town, but it was always his ambition to come here. Tugator, the flying pirate island. It was the place where a boy from the streets could make something of himself. For all I care, he can spend the rest of his life on this rock.
Arme man. Kunnen we bij die shop nog iets vinden?
A rag shop. I really don't like fussy clothes like the ones Mother always tried to make me wear, but I couldn't go this far. There must be some kind of middle ground, surely. Headscarves for bald pirates, swashbuckling patches,
Headscarves
ripped
for
rope a
bold
belt.
pirates.
No, I can't be doing with any of this. Wait a minute, what's this? A hook could come in handy.
Ah, kijk.
Haak en touw. Gaat lekker, hoor.
Kunnen we een werpanker van maken. Replacement hand,
No pirates to be
hoekschild.
seen, just these stone figures everywhere. There are no traces of any tool marks on them. The surfaces are too
Ja,
perfect.
versteende mensen.
I don't like the look of this.
Is ergens een basilisk aan het werk.
I should be able to attach the hook to the rope. Right, that'll hold.
Kijk. Hup.
Mhm.
Even kijken, wat hebben we hier nog meer te doen? Ik kan nog naar de harbor. Ik kan nog wat dingen bekijken. Laten we dat eerst doen.
Pictures of ships,
Useless
pictures of women
prisoner,
with
zag je dat?
malfunctioning clothes, and a petition.
Women with
Nothing much of interest
malfunctioning
here.
clothes. Critter.
I'm not cross with Critter. He did disappear without a word like Nate, but where Nate is where you'll find Critter. For example, in the stocks in a trial.
Nou, inderdaad. Wat hebben we hier? Er ligt een sleutel op die tafel.
I guess this key will unlock the stocks.
Ah,
If I was planning to set them free, I'd be interested.
oké. Er ligt een doek
Something
achter hem.
round under a cloth. It's moving. I wonder what's under that cloth there.
It's the horror. The horror.
Old Red won't spill the beans. Guards that thing as if it was his biggest treasure.
A deserted island that should be swarming with pirates. A few stone statues. The only survivors a collector of magical artifacts, hiding something the size of a head under a cloth. Let me guess. The head of Medusa?
Aye.
Kijk. Medusa natuurlijk een van de gorgonen. Die ook mensen kon verstenen met haar blik.
The head of Medusa is a dangerous weapon. Whole armies were stopped with it. I'd feel much happier if it wasn't in the ownership of an unstable pirate.
We kunnen dat niet meenemen. Hier is die waterbak
The
nog,
little
hè?
bit of water remaining in the trough looks very dirty, like a pig's been wallowing in it.
It was me.
Then I'll leave it to you for the punchline. The water's pretty... The water...
Nou, meer kunnen we daar niet mee. Hier zijn nog planten.
Pirates don't have much of an eye for beauty. They are, however, very practical. Everything that pirates might want is growing here, from potatoes to hemp plants. I'm not hungry,
Harvest
amazingly,
several
and I don't want to
plants.
plant a hemp rope either. I'm not hungry.
Oké. Nou, die observatory, dat zal het orakel zijn, want we zochten een gebouw zonder corners, hè? Ja.
Got to be it.
Ah.
Is een hatch.
A hatch in the wall. Nothing.
Oké. Ah!
A bottle, something like potato crisps.
Zijn dat items die we moeten zoeken?
Toilet paper?
Misschien.
Enemax, the energy drink.
Ah!
Provides energy to the max. +2 endurance, -2 intelligence. The stuff seems to consist practically of just water, sugar and colouring.
Oké.
And now do I have to actually go and get hold of all this stuff just
Waarschijnlijk
to get in
wel.
there?
Ja. Ja.
Ugh, my feet hurt. It's too hot in here, and I've just had a row with my ex.
Dat is hoe het gaat.
Woe betide you if your information is not any
Dus
use.
we zoeken energy drink. Die hebben we.
It appears that I have to get hold of a bottle of this strange energy
zoeken
drink, a few potato
Chips
crisps
en wc-papier.
toilet roll.
Ja.
Strange offerings.
Ja. Klinkt als een
The
zaterdagavond.
building's got no windows at all.
Drinken,
The store
chips
appears to
en
be the only way
wc-papier.
in.
Oké, dan gaan we dat even doen. Misschien kunnen we hier aardappelen plukken in deze plantenzee.
Potatoes for
Plantenzee.
potato crisps.
Kijk,
Well, it's a start.
Ja, lekker hoor.
en die kunnen we bakken in die pan.
That should do.
Denk je niet?
Mogelijk.
Kijk, put de potatoes into de pan. Moet ze eerst snijden.
Ja, met een snijmes.
Ja, we hebben geen snijmes.
Oh.
Even kijken, misschien even Nate, useless prisoner. We kunnen even op de docks kijken, daar zijn we nog niet geweest. Oh jawel, dat is hier. Purple sneeuw. Kunnen we die in een energy flash doen?
I'm not sure what sort of colouring should go into one of these energy drinks,
Kijk.
but what's to say that purple wouldn't do the trick? Whoa, relax, little guy. I've got what I need. The colouring's going in the bottle.
Oké. Moet er ook zout in die fles? Nee. Ik moet die potatoes opsnijden. Kan ik dat doen aan kapotte planken? Nee, is niet scherp genoeg. Kan ik dat gebouw in?
Dan vinden we vast wel een mes.
The door's locked.
En die key die daar ligt.
The prosecutor would appear to be a bit out of his depth with the trial. At least he doesn't give me the impression of being particularly professional.
Hij is ook een aap.
Nate talked a lot about his old nemesis, the Red Pirate. One of Old Red's bounty hunters must have got hold of him. I mean,
Misschien
not
heeft
even
Nate
Nate
wel een
would be
mes op zijn.
stupid enough to come here of his own free will. Excuse me, Your Honor, Judge.
Yes.
Kijk.
A judge cheating at cards? Tut tut.
That's not true. Pirate poker is a dice game. And I don't cheat. In the past, maybe. But this is the new Tugator. It's all about law.
Misschien kan ik
and
met dat
order.
met die werphaak op de Mary komen.
In pirate poker, you play for high stakes, right? I mean, if we play and I win, then you owe me something, right?
Theoretically. In reality, however, I win. And you will owe me something.
What, for example?
If I win, Then you have to stay on Tugator for a year and keep me company.
Ugh. And what if I win?
How about...
Your best friend's life?
No. I'd prefer something real I can hold on to.
an elegant pirate outfit? Clothes and a hat and all the trimmings.
That sounds good. Agreed.
Lekker hoor.
So what are the rules?
The easiest way to explain it is by playing a practice round.
Nou, ben benieuwd.
We each have got a cup with 5 dice. The dice have the numbers 1 to 5 on them. The 6th side
Is gewoon
is a
Jatse.
star.
Yeah.
It can be any number, like a joker. Roll.
But this is just a practice game, right?
Aye, this game doesn't count.
Oké.
Like in normal poker dice, you can throw a pair, 2 pairs, 3 of a kind, a full house, a straight and so
Yeah.
on.
Okay, got it.
I got a full house. Do you believe me?
Of course not. You're a pirate.
Not so fast. If I lift up my cup
Ah.
and I haven't lied, you've lost. So think about it. Am I telling the truth?
En nu?
Ik heb geen idee.
Ik ook niet.
You're lying.
Bad luck. I wasn't lying.
Hij zal wel een of andere
You
tel
would have
hebben of
lost.
die
Well,
wel
let's
of niet
just pretend that didn't happen.
liegt.
Now you have to tell me what you've rolled. You can tell me the truth or lie. The most important thing is you say something higher than me. You can also pick up any number of dice and roll them again.
Ah,
Just once. Before
Ah.
you tell me what you've got on the table.
maar hij had een full house
Zo.
en ik moet hoger dan
Put
dat
the
hebben.
dice in the cup and roll again.
Dus dan moet
Or
ik
tell
four
me
of a
what
kind
you've got.
hebben.
What's it gonna be?
Ja, we zeggen die eruit, die eruit, die eruit. Reroll. Kijk, nou heb ik 4 of a kind. 5, 5, 5. Rojoken.
4
Yeah.
of a kind.
You're lying.
Oh.
See those stones? You get 1 for each round you win.
Ah,
The first to have 3 is the winner.
ja, dan gaan we dat gewoon doen. Ja,
Sowieso.
kom maar.
Fancy a game of
Heb jij
pirate
goede
poker?
ervaringen mee, hè?
Always.
Met
Dat
wat?
zei.
Met Jatse?
Dat zei.
Zeker niet.
I've got 4 of a kind. Do you believe me?
Nee, hij is veel te hoog. Dat geloof ik niet.
You're lying.
Oh, you lost.
4 of a kind kun je niet overheen.
Next game.
Wat een minigame weer.
Ja,
Bezigheidstherapie.
nou inderdaad. Oh, ik ben aan de beurt. Oh, ik mag nu niet rollen.
Nee, die moet je of bluffen of zeggen wat je hebt.
Ja, maar ik heb
Je
3
hebt
of a
niks.
kind. Altijd eerlijk
Ja.
zijn, hè.
Ja, dat is waar.
3 of a
Oh, je
kind.
hebt die ook al natuurlijk.
Nah, I believe you. I got it straight. Do you believe me?
Ja, wat moet ik?
Wat kut dit.
Ja, nee.
You're lying.
Er liggen ook alleen maar 6'en daar.
Now I just need 1 more win.
Wat een man.
Next game.
Wat een systeem dit. Dan mag hij weer beginnen.
I've got 4 of a kind. Do you believe
Maar
me?
daar kan ik sowieso niet overheen.
Nee.
You're lying.
Lekker hoor.
Oh, what a surprise.
Hij is een
Worden
vals
gewoon
spel.
opgelicht.
Ja.
Makes me
Ja.
the winner. Now you've got to stay on Tugator for a year.
Lekker hoor.
Yeah, whatever. He'll be waiting a long time before that happens. I didn't say Princess's word of honor.
Hier zal wel een of ander trucje achter zitten op een later moment, denk
Ja.
ik. Kan Nate nog wat voor mij betekenen?
He didn't even hear me out. He simply disappears, he gets involved with some dodgy deal or other, and then he tries to make me feel guilty. I'm not going to bail him out. Let Critter help him.
Oké.
Critter'll be all right. Won't matter what the outcome. He's a clever cookie and he'll probably save Nate. Even if I wanted...
Ja, daar kunnen we niks mee.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Those three signs above the hatch on the observatory.
They signify offerings. If
Ja,
you
dat
want to
dacht
ask
ik
the
al.
Oracle about the weather before a long journey, for example, you place the things the Oracle wants in the hatch, and then you're given an audience with it.
Yeah, that's what I imagined. The Oracle wants some unusual things.
Oh, that's often the case. It's a strange being, and quite unabashed. We wanted to ban it from the island, but every time we tried, it prophesied what dreadful consequences that would have, and so we left it be.
Where do I get the things from?
All the shops are closed. There was a kind of accident, and the inhabitants of the island are temporarily out of town. I keep an eye on their things as their trustworthy and reliable leader. So don't even think about stealing anything, will you?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Oké.
How's the trial going?
Marvelously. The accused is caught up in a web of contradictions.
This whole thing is ridiculous, and I'm innocent.
You see?
Why are you having this trial in the first place? I didn't realise things were quite so formal with pirates.
Dat is wel waar.
Aye, it's a new wind blowing on Tugator. No more impulse punishments. Law and order now rules. So it's safe for anyone to come back to the island.
The other pirates all mutinied and left, and now he's making out he's some kind of considerate leader.
Silence in court, you spawny wazzock.
About pirate poker?
Yes?
Oké.
I
Ja.
haven't got time for...
Oh,
We moeten iets bedenken, denk
I
ik.
think...
De sleutel, critter kan ik niks mee. Op de docks kan ik niks. In die waterbak kan ik nog iets doen met mijn zout. Of dat werpanker.
Ja.
Nee. Ah, dan kan ik mezelf vermommen misschien. En dan nog met die man gaan praten.
Haha, wat een goed
Dat ik
idee.
zeg, ik ben een toerist.
Excuse me, Your Honor, Judge.
yes.
Nee.
I think I've If there was a jury, the prosecutor would need only to put me in the witness box for a minute. That would ensure that Nate would get no mercy. Leaving a pregnant young woman in the lurch with no explanation, not something that makes a defendant look good.
Oké. En waarom kan ik dit standbeeld nog apart aanklikken?
Een goede vraag.
En de rest niet?
Medusa turns every living soul who looks upon her to stone. That's ancient magic, thousands of years old. I'd love to help those poor people, but this magic's very powerful. Back in those days, magic was still wild and untamed.
Nou, dan kan ik er niet meer aanklikken. Je moet die aardappelen snijden. Master Angler's Head. Ik ging kijken of ik op die boot kon komen met een werptouw. Ja. Hoppa. Kijk eens. Er is vast wel wat te vinden aan boord.
Gek hoor.
It'd be simpler if I could still see my feet.
Kijk, hier ligt ook een mes gewoon. Helemaal
Ja,
makkelijk.
precies. Lekker chipjes snijden.
Nate
Met
and
een domme
Critter
feestneus op.
leave is in order. Ship shapes not to be found here. During my first days on the Mary, I tidied up after them. I soon gave up on that.
Hup. Hebben we hier nog een doek?
That's Nate's lucky headscarf. He put it on during stormy
Lucky
weather.
headscarf. Misschien als we
Critter
die
and I used to
opzetten, dat
poke
we hem
fun at
kunnen
the fact
winnen.
It was always a matter of luck every time he stepped behind the wheel.
Is hier nog meer? Dat is de wheel. Daar gaan we
Buttercup's
niks meer
too
doen.
tired to carry me any further. But I can't just steal the Mary. She and Nate are thick as thieves. She wouldn't obey me.
Ja, dan hebben we hier een kanon. We hebben een kooi. We hebben een potje.
After we defeated
Which?
the Archwitch, we returned to the temple where we'd left Mary. We flew her to Seastone and Nate fired off 3 salute shots. There were only a few injured.
Wat is dit voor potje?
A sticky looking pot with, some sort of slime. We don't have any machines in the Elf Burrow, but Wilbur told me about how he was responsible for oiling and greasing all the machinery in the gnome hole. I imagine the stuff in this pot is the same sort of thing.
Vet. Take the vet. Dat kan in de pan.
Fat is used for cooking, but this? Whatever.
Hup. Olie in de pan.
Okay, I'll cut the slices as thin as I
Chipjes
possibly
snijden.
can.
Hup. Chipjes in de
The
pan.
thin potato slices get put into the pan, like this.
Moet er nog zout bij?
I've left the skins on. That'll give extra flavour.
Ja.
As soon as I've got the
Kijk
cooked
hoor.
potato crisps, I'll be able to
Oh ja,
salt
moet ze
them.
eerst koken.
Doesn't make any sense to do it before.
We weten nog niet waar we dat moeten doen. Maar we hebben hier gewoon een schip. Misschien kunnen we hier wel koken binnen. Hallo Mary.
Princess
Hoor.
Ivo, what are you doing here?
Hello, Mary.
Are you here to break Captain Nate's heart again?
Did he tell you that? He left me, just like that.
But that's just ridiculous. He loves you. He left the ship full of hope, and 30 minutes later he returned a different man. You said no, didn't you?
Wat?
Wat?
He was going to propose to me that night?
He had a ring and got himself a fine suit from the wardrobe. Yes, a proposal with all the bells and whistles. He was so nervous. He'd practiced the whole day, asked me what I thought at least 100 times.
He didn't ask me once.
He didn't? I was convinced that our sudden departure was down to your refusing him. I said some horrible things about you, but Captain Nate wouldn't stand for it. When he left the cabin carrying the ring, that was the last time I saw him truly happy.
He just disappeared without a word. And I never got a marriage proposal.
But something must have happened. Otherwise, why would he have just left like that?
I
Goeie
woke
vraag.
up and wanted to go to him, but Mother told me that Nate had disappeared in the middle of the night with no explanation. I was sure that it was just a misunderstanding and that he'd come back, but he didn't.
Oh, sweetie, that is simply dreadful.
I was distraught, then angry, and after a while I started blaming myself. I'm a modern elf princess. Why am I acting like some silly little girl just because a bloke's left me? Why did you come to Tugator?
Captain Nate made a deal with a little bounty hunter in Bonzing. A gnome, I think. I hardly believed it when he gave me the course, but he said it was important. The most important thing in the world.
A wretched magic lamp was the most important thing to him, huh?
When Tugator appeared on the horizon, Nate let the bounty hunter put him in chains. Just like I was put in chains by the Red Pirate when we eventually reached the island. The next day, I felt the chain release itself. There was lots of shouting and noise, and ever since, I've wondered what was going on.
And then I came down the stairs.
Exactly. The princess who had given my captain so much heartache.
Nou, weten we nog steeds niet wat er precies gebeurd is.
At least.
Nee.
Whatever the reason for him running, he shouldn't have just turned his back on me without explanation.
Not that I wish to defend him, but do you think he might have got cold feet because of your child? Oh, congratulations, by the way.
Oh, it's not his child.
What? You lying harlot! Go all doe-eyed at my Captain Nate and then go whoring around with someone else? And here's me, gullible Gertie, almost falling for your lies. Well, just you wait.
That's the same reaction Nate had. I have never and would never cheat on him. My pregnancy's a bit of a mystery to me as well. But hey, thanks for your support.
Hey, dat is een kritte verliefdheidsposter.
Ja.
Met Lela.
Lela.
Het is Lela, met die prinses Leia oren.
We had a lot of fun with this wardrobe. Or more precisely with the costumes in
Kritte
it.
verliefdheidsfoto.
We had fashion shows every evening. Wilbur and Critter looked hilarious. Ah, happy times. I'm not going to poke around the wardrobe. Too many memories.
Oké. Een sack of sugar. Dat moet in die energy drink.
Critter puts huge quantities of sugar in his tea. He gets that from Nate. Neither of them understand the rationale behind drinking tea. One heats water, puts tea into it, and then pretends that it tastes of something. Sugar and milk are just an interference. A good handful. That should do.
Even kijken, wat hebben we hier nog meer?
Chaos wherever you look. Nate is and always will be a pirate. Nothing's gonna change that.
Make-up mirror.
Nate always insisted he hadn't got rid of the Red Pirate's dressing table because it wouldn't fit through the hatch. However, my theory is he'd missed the mirror. Nate always
Oké. De oven kunnen we nog aanklikken. Dan kunnen we die friet in bakken. Of die chips.
Ja, chippen. Ja.
There's a whole heap of coal glowing in the oven. Perhaps not enough to give Mary some steam, but certainly enough to grill half a pig with strawberry jam and pickled gherkins.
Of
I really just say that.
een bakje met chips.
Of een bakje met chips.
De hele pan erin.
Right. High heat, boiling fat and thin potato slices. Should work.
Precies.
Oh yes, I can smell it already.
Lekker hoor.
Done.
Maar het is mij nog steeds onduidelijk welk praktisch nut dat dan gaat hebben, dat offer.
Ja, dat we naar binnen kunnen waarschijnlijk.
Ja, oké.
En daar binnen is dan een orakel.
En die gaat wat doen?
Dat weet ik niet.
Oké.
Kijk, chips. Ik wil suiker in de fles.
A ridiculous amount of sugar. Basis of many drinks.
Hup. Ja, ik ga die Lucky Headscarf opzetten in de pokergame en dan winnen we alles.
Just like Nate.
Denk je niet?
He jumps to the wrong conclusion and doesn't even give me a chance to explain myself. It's so unfair.
Kijk. Nee, waarom kan dat niet?
That's Nate's favorite headscarf. Also, I believe he wore it a lot.
Meer kunnen we hier binnen dan niet. Even kijken of we iets met die Lucky Headscarf dan kunnen. De Steam Engine heb ik nog niet aangeklikt, de rest wel.
We didn't fly a direct route from Seastone to the Elf Burrow. We made detours and explored Avantasia. Once we spent 3 days and nights drifting over the ocean because Nate and Wilbur tried to give the engine a bit more power. It was wonderful. The peace, the sea, the moonlight, and the 2 engineers making things worse each day.
Nou, dan gaan we even terug. Kijken wat we kunnen doen met de Lucky Headscarf. Laten we eens de domme bril afzetten. Kijken, kunnen we die aan Nate geven misschien? Nee. Kan hem ook niet opzetten.
Nee.
That's Nate's favourite heads. Sugar and colouring are in there already. Just
Water. Doen we gewoon het vieze water erin. Dan moeten we alleen nog wc-papier hebben.
Right then, the bottle's full.
Energy drink of dubious origin. Waar haal ik wc-papier vandaan? Kan die aap ook niet meer aanklikken?
Excuse
Yes.
about
Yeah.
fancy a game.
Hold
Ja, ik kan hier geen items gebruiken. Kan ik wel? Nee, kan ik niet. Ik kan de inventory openen, maar ik kan niks.
I've got 4 of a kind. Do you believe me?
Ik ga met dat ding aanklikken op I don't believe you.
Ja.
You're lying.
Ik denk niet dat het uitmaakt.
Nee, we verliezen sowieso.
Oh, you lost.
Hij is een vals spelen, op de een of andere manier.
Next game.
We gaan een keer zeggen dat we hem wel geloven. Misschien dat dat wat uitmaakt. Eén, 2, 3, joker 5. Straight.
I've a straight.
You're lying.
That makes me the winner,
Hey, we
I'd
winnen.
say.
Three of a kind.
Nou, dat geloof ik wel.
Believe me.
Dat geloof ik wel. Dat is niet zo hoog.
I believe you.
All right then. Roll again or tell me what you've got.
Hij heeft 3 of a kind. Dan wil ik iets hogers hebben. Ik kan een 4 weggooien en hopen dat ik een tweede voor terug krijg. Ik heb ook die zak in mijn hand gebukt.
Lekker hoor.
Of ik kan deze 3 weggooien en hoop ik 2 vieren krijgen. Dat ga ik doen.
Ja.
Nee.
Nee.
Dus dan moet ik liegen.
Ja. Ja.
I've a straight.
Nah, I believe you.
Ah, maar dat hebben we niet.
I've got a full house. Do you believe me?
Nee.
You're lying.
Hij is gewoon altijd eerlijk. Ik denk dat dat de conclusie is.
Now I just need
Denk je niet?
one more win.
Ik denk
dat-
het wel.
We moeten
Ja,
gewoon zeggen dat hij
gelijk.
altijd... Ja, hij heeft altijd
Next
gelijk.
game.
En we
Ja.
moeten... hij moet ons niet geloven, dat is het. Dat is het. Wij hebben full house.
That's
Lekker.
a full house.
Nah, I believe you.
Hij gelooft ons.
I've got 4 of a kind. Do you believe me?
Ja, we gaan hem gewoon altijd geloven, is onze
I believe
tactiek.
you.
All right then.
Kijk,
Roll
en dan
again.
mogen wij weer
Tell me
over
what
hem
you've
heen.
got.
Maar het enige wat we kunnen doen is 5 of a kind halen om hem te verslaan.
Nou,
Maar er is wel wat we moeten doen, denk ik.
dat denk ik ook.
I've got 5 of a kind.
You're lying.
Ja, we zijn inderdaad lief.
Ja.
Maar dit is wel wat we moeten doen. Hem steeds overbieden.
Ja.
Oh, yeah.
Kijk, dit komt goed. We gaan hem gewoon steeds skippen. Ik wil ook die zak uit mijn hand. Ja, heel goed.
Excuse me.
Yes.
We gaan hem altijd geloven totdat hij zegt dat wij liegen.
Ja. Ik snap.
I've got 4 of a kind. Do you believe?
Ja, we moeten hem geloven, maar we kunnen daar niet overheen.
Nee.
All right.
Ik gooi gewoon alles opnieuw. Het enige wat we kunnen zeggen is
I've
dit.
got 5 of a kind.
You lie.
Ja, we kunnen niks anders doen.
Oh. Next.
En nu mogen wij beginnen. Wat een systeem, jongen. Ik kan hier een straight van maken met 2 jokers.
I've a straight.
Nah, I believe you.
Hm.
I've got 4 of a kind. Do you believe me?
Ja. Dan moeten we 5 of a kind gooien, dat kan niet.
You're lying.
Maar hij is altijd eerlijk, blijkbaar.
Now.
Ja. Wat een systeem, jongen. Zo'n minigame. Ik kan dit ook niet skippen. Die animaties.
3 of a kind. Do you believe me?
Ja hoor.
I believe you.
Doorklikken. Ik wil full house ervan maken. Lukt niet, we hebben niks.
That's a full house.
You lie.
Ja, oh. Klik! Skip!
Oh.
Skip! Wat een irritant ding. Waarom kan ik niks met een lucky headscarf? Ik wil hem opzetten.
That's Nate's favourite head.
Waarom kan ik dat ding oppakken überhaupt? Als dat niet iets is. Ik snap het niet. Ik zal nog 1 keer proberen. Ja, anders moeten we wat anders bedenken. Skip, animatie, kan niet. Kapot irritant.
I've got 4 of a kind.
Ja, het is niet te verslaan.
Believe me.
Het is niet te verslaan. 4 of a
You're
kind.
lying.
Nee.
Want dan moeten wij zeggen 5 of a kind. En dan verliezen wij ook.
Next.
Dus dat maakt niet uit. Schiet op! We hebben niks. We hebben 1 paar.
1 pair.
Nah, I believe you. 3 of a kind. Do you believe me?
Ja hoor.
I believe you.
All right then.
Ja, dan moeten wij of een straight gooien. Moet dit een 4 worden. Hey.
I've a straight.
Nah, I believe you.
Ja, dan gaat hij daar weer overheen.
I've got 4 of a kind.
Ja.
Do you believe me?
Ik wil dit skippen. Dit is dom.
Now.
Dit is inderdaad lame.
Eh,
Of er is een iets wat we nog niet weten. Waardoor we dit kunnen beïnvloeden.
ja,
Maar,
ik denk die lucky headscarf. Maar
ja, maar hoe dan?
weet ik niet. Ik heb liever nu iets waarmee ik die domme animaties kan skippen.
Do you believe
Ik
me?
hoor het aan je.
Ja, ik vind het echt irritant.
I believe you.
All right then. Roll again or tell me what you've got.
Geef meer 4. Lekker hoor.
3 of a kind.
You're lying.
That makes me the winner, I'd say.
Jongen, jongen. 2 pairs.
2 pairs.
I believe you.
Dan gaat hij er weer overheen.
I've got 4 of a kind.
Weer met 4 of a kind.
Do you believe me?
Daar kan ik niet overheen. Skip.
Oh, yeah.
Jongen.
Oh, great.
Even kijken. Nate, kun je ons iets vertellen over die headscarf?
He didn't even hear me. He's
Nee.
critter will be. What?
Waar gaan we wc-papier vandaan halen?
Nothing. I can't see anything like a door handle either.
Waar gaan we wc-papier vandaan halen? Ah, misschien telt hij die headscarf als wc-papier. Zou dat kunnen?
Misschien.
Ik kan hem erin doen.
That's that then.
Kijk.
Shippen.
That's Nate's favourite headscarf. I couldn't, could I? Have fun with it.
Lekker hoor.
All right then. Open sesame.
Huts.
Are you taking the piss? I'm gonna do call and you can it up your you. I'm sorry.
Sigaretten, glasseks en oogdruppels.
Let's try that once again. If you don't open this door this instant, I will personally ensure that this building is smashed onto the rocks 3,000 meters below us. Then I will set fire to everything on this island and allow the island to crush your broken body. And after that, I'll get angry. I see we understand each other.
Oké.
Lekker hoor. Oeh. Wat?
Oh, yes. Strawberry tart.
Niet wat ik dacht dat hier zou zijn.
Don't go there,
het zijn
honey. He's
hersenen.
only gonna cheat
Ja.
on you.
Met oog.
So you are
Yeah.
this Oracle?
Good guess, Princess Ivo. You're much shorter in real life.
Oké.
What's this about offerings?
Yes.
Do you think I'm going to be your errand girl?
Well, you already have been. I can't leave this room. I offer a valuable service, and someone has to do my shopping. No, not that door. Right.
So, the pirates have provided you with everything you need to survive?
Correct. But then the red pirate went crazy and scared them all off the island. That's why I have to make do with coloured sugar water and disgusting crisps.
You ate that?
I had to. I have needs, you know. Oh, yes, marry her without a prenup. That's a great idea.
You told me in the elf burrow that I would come here. So you can see into the future. What's your game?
Hij kan ons
The
de
mirrors
combinaties
show the
van de Red
future,
Pirate vertellen.
or possible versions
Yeah.
of the future.
Then why didn't you warn
Het is wel
Wilbur or
praktisch.
the Archmage what was going to happen?
How could I get their attention? Anyway, I only observe. I don't get involved. Oh, let him cry. He deserves it.
You're getting involved now.
But only because it's absolutely necessary. Oh, a boat! We're saved!
I've got the frog. I mean the Archmage.
I saw the battle! Spectacular! That little girl and Wilbur's wand. You couldn't make it up.
Is there a way of changing Master Alistair back?
Oh, that's not so easy. He hasn't just been turned into a frog. He is a frog now. Oh, don't go, Johnny. She needs you.
But he can be changed back, can't he?
Perhaps. His consciousness and his soul are in another place.
Ah,
But there is still
another
a
place.
weak bridge connecting him to this world.
So there is hope.
Yes, but just a vague one. You have to... Wallop! Right between the eyes! That had to hurt!
Een rare man.
How can we return the spirit of the Archmage to this world?
The Red Pirate has a magic compass. It always points in the direction of what you desire most.
Dat heeft, hoe heet hij ook in Pirates of the Caribbean, hè? Johnny Depp.
The Lost Book of the Dead explains how to summon a spirit back into this world. But without a spark of life, he would die as soon as he returned.
A magic compass, a lost book, and a spark of life. Doesn't sound like a walk in the park.
That's why I lured you here.
Oh no. Not him. No, 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 no.
You need them, Ivo. You won't manage this task without them.
Lekker hoor.
You said that the Book of the Dead had disappeared. Are there any clues to where it is?
Well, it's in a place without mirrors. That much is clear. It was kept in the legendary desert city of Lorem Ipsum
Lorem
in the
Ipsum.
Umzu Desert. No more is known.
Dat is een bekende term, hè?
Now, where have I heard of that?
An ancient city that finally lost the battle against the sand.
I'll find it, and the Book of the Dead. I will get these 3 things and change the Archmage back. On my own.
No, you won't. I have seen a future in which you fail, Ivo. A future that you won't live to see.
Oh, but that's only one possible future.
True, but are you prepared to risk its occurrence just because Nate gets on your nerves?
Ha! He doesn't just get on my nerves.
I know, it's... What? That's never a valuable antique.
Very well. I'll get both of them out of there.
It's not that easy. You're forgetting the head.
The head of Medusa.
I've seen it. Fortunately, just through my mirrors. It's terrible. If you try to rescue Nate and the critter with all guns blazing, the Red Pirate will unveil the head, and then no magic in the world can save you.
Got any suggestions?
You have to win the court hearing.
Would that not strike you as somewhat improbable with that, Judge?
Not with the right defense strategy. I haven't heard that one before.
Hello? Stick to the point. How am I going to convince the Red Pirate of Nate's innocence? Considering the fact that I'm pretty certain that there's a case to answer on every single count.
Of course Nate did everything he's accused of. But was it his free will?
What do you mean?
Say someone is controlled by a voodoo curse and kills someone. Is he the murderer or the one controlling the doll? Ugh. Oh, I wouldn't eat that salad.
What have voodoo dolls got to do with Nate and the theft of the lamp?
Act as his defense lawyer and tell the Red Pirate that Nate was controlled by a higher power. The rest will follow of its own accord.
That's insane.
Trust me, I can see through all mirrors. And anyway, I love courtroom dramas.
Oh, that's all well and good. The question is, can I trust you?
What kind of a question is that? No matter what I say, you still won't know.
Maybe you're just telling me these things because you're bored and want to create a bit of chaos.
There are always exciting things happening in this world. I just want it to stay that way.
What do you mean?
Turn the Archmage back to normal. He can tell you.
Okay, I'm just going to go now.
Shh. He's proposing to her.
Lekker hoor.
Well, thanks for your help.
Goed gesprek.
Ja, kunnen we hier nog iets aanklikken verder? Look at the mirrors.
Thousands of lives are being reflected in each mirror. I really shouldn't look, but there's such a powerful allure in watching other people go about their daily business. The Oracle said that the stories repeat themselves again and again. I think that's because people don't really change. Different places, different people, the same mistakes.
Lekker hoor. Glinting mirrors.
It's very difficult to recognize anything at all in this mirror. Perhaps it's showing a future in constant motion? Would I like to know when I'll die? And what is going to become of this one? No. I believe that not knowing what the future will bring is part of life. Nou,
even moraal erin gooien, altijd goed. Nou, we moeten dus zeggen dat Nate niet goed bij zijn hoofd is. Dat hij bestuurd wordt door hogere machten.
Ja.
Nou, ik stel voor dat we dat in de volgende video gaan doen.
Ja.
We hebben het Orakel gevonden. En dan gaan we in de volgende video deze hearing proberen te winnen.
Ja, lijkt me goed.
Dus graag weer tot dan.
Joe.
Joe.